replay. I usually hop in a replay at the end just to make sure I'm not getting like into the same game with the same people. Because if I am, then something's wrong. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
Man, I'm starving. All right. I don't like that the camera shakes if I do anything on the keyboard or on the desk, but about the, I don't know, I can't really wall mount where I'm at. All right, let me see here. I'm trying to figure out. No, that's not what I want. All right. What up, Carrot? All right, so I've had this for like since Black Friday, for like a week and a half, and it is the KBD67 Light round 3. I have round 1, and I do like the board, although it is like a little too light in weight for my choice, but this is actually a really good beginner board. So let me take a look at some here, one moment. I'm gonna try to do something new here. I'm gonna actually try to live stream a build and then edit it later and put it into like a YouTube video, because like that's what a lot of people do, and I've just never done it before. And I've been in like in a funk again, because I always am. So I kind of want to try something new. So let me fix this tripod. I might need to close the window though, if there's traffic noise. Did you give up on Battlefield, Carrot? I always see you tweeting about it. I was really excited about it, like up until I played the beta. And then I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this right now. And then it just seemed to be kind of, that was my phone. And then it like kind of turned into like just a whirlwind of a launch, like really bad. It sucks. Dude, like Bad Company was so good. I love Bad Company 1 and 2. I like Battlefield 1943. There's a lot of Battlefields I put a ton of time into, but I have not put anything like Battlefield 1. I put quite a bit of time into. Battlefield 3 I put a shit ton in. I don't remember if I played Battlefield 4 too much. One second. I don't know if you saw about behind the scenes and how the game was made, but it was a full-on mess. Really shame how EA ruined it. I didn't see the behind the scenes. Is that something that like, there's so many like YouTube investigators, did they like discover something, or did like DICE come out and say that there were issues? Wondering if I should move the camera. Sorry, I'm trying to think how I want to do this. Okay. Tom Henderson did a vid on it, and he's the guy that pretty much leaked 2042 a while back. He had a few statements from past and current developers. Oh, really? Like anonymous statements, I assume? Okay. Like, man, I watch streams on it and I'm like, this looks fun. And then I see the issues people run into. And it's just, I mean, luckily Valorant's still a game I'm always playing. And then Halo's really fun. But I'm still like a sucker with WoW right now. I swear to God, dude, like, WoW is the big catalyst to my depression. I swear to God. Because, like, it's not that WoW inherently, like, makes you, like, depressed. Because, obviously, a game wouldn't do that. But it's almost like a crutch. Like, I'm just kind of, like, down. And then I'm like, I don't want to play anything competitive. And I just log into WoW and do what I need to do. I don't know. I need to find a game to distract me from all that is World of Warcraft. And I want a Battlefield to be that. Alright, so let me take a look here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it sucks. I had a lot of hope on it. Yeah, I know you were talking about it a lot up until it came out. Well, actually, I know you bought it when it came out, and then I slowly saw the decline of happiness from you. So it looks like we have, let me see here. All right, so we've got the hardware. We've got these, it's like silicone bump-ons, and then we have our screws. Is that gonna focus? Probably not. I need to figure out like autofocus on this camera. Then we have our feet, and then a really super cheap little Allen wrench. So awesome. We'll set that to the side, and then so when I bought the round one, I think it was already built. Wrigley, this is not food for you. I'm sorry. No food. So this will be the first time I'll be building. And I don't know what kind of stabilizers these are. Just probably KBD. I should probably just use these and see how they are. And not switch to anything else. So they're just like clear. Let me get our hardware. Alright. So we have some stabilizer plate stickers. They're like not really thick, but they're thicker than like your average sticker. Then we have a cable, which is not the highest of quality, but it'll do its job. It reminds me of like an old telephone wire. Showing meth on stream is bad. Yes, it is, buddy. I know. Anything addictive like this. EA pretty much told DICE to copy a battle royale, then scrap that idea a year later and turned it into Battlefield. What? So Battlefield is just like the offspring of a canceled idea. That blue keyboard is hella clean. That's the Keytron, the Keytron Q1 with GMK Dracula keycaps. Appreciate it though. I do like that keyboard a lot. Yo, Too Frosty, thank you very much for that follow. This is one bright ass keyboard. Jesus. Alright, well. So there's 4. They put 4 screws on each corner just to have it somewhat assembled. That's why the game had no scorecard. Oh. When is my interview at your job, though? Are you still in Seattle? Not Seattle, like Washington. Here's our foam. It's really dense, which is really nice. It's not cheap, like what we saw in the Fanatic Streak 65. We've got our plate. Our silicone insert. So this is all gonna help dampen the sound. I'll do a sound test on the round 1 of the 67 Light because there's no inserts on that one. Whereas there's the foam insert and the silicone insert. And then we have the PCB here. Made in Ireland? Nothing gets made in Ireland. What are they talking about? Alright. Usually it comes in like anti-static baggage, but not the case with this one. It feels like the bag that your cereal comes in. Ooh. Oh, hello. We've got Kale hot swap sockets. All right, cool. So that's all that, and it comes in a carrying case, which I'll never use, but like whenever a keyboard comes in a carrying case, I think it's a really nice add-on value, but it does like nothing for me personally, other than for storage, because I'm not gonna like take this anywhere. Maybe if the office opens back up for work and we end up having to return back to the office, I can take one of the keyboards with me. But all right, let's see here. I want to see if there's anything weird about this, so I'm gonna pop open the instructions if they do have it on their website. ASMR plastic, yes king. What up, Ben? Let's see here. Dude, Halo is so good. That's right, you're in Portland. Okay. Yeah, I really love Halo, and playing Halo with the mouse and keyboard is so nice. All right, let's see. Let me go back. I'm just looking on KBD's website here. I want to see if they have anything. Because again, I did not install the first one, or put together the first one. There was a cardboard here we go. All right, so it did come with a cardboard like sleeve, and you do have your build tutorial, so you can use the QR code for that. Let's see here. Oh, they really gonna give me just a video to watch? I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. Let me see here. I just want to make sure. Alright. Fuck it. Fucking full send it, boys. What made you buy this one? So I want to change. So on the Rama Kara 60, I have the Soya color, and I like it a lot, but something about this going with like an orange board, like look how well that matches. And because this is more of a neutral color, the Soya color on this, I can find like another keycap set that's gonna go well with it just fine. Cause like with keycaps, these aren't two very good examples, but you generally want to contrast the keycaps with the board. You don't necessarily want the keycaps, at least your alphas, to mesh well with the color of the board. And granted, this is all personal preference. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. But for me, I always want to try to have something a little bit different, even though I don't on these two boards that you see here. So I figured that these would look kind of sweet with this. And I don't have an orange board, so I was like, let's do it. What up, Bloomer? I wanted to get the Kara and the pink color to match. Ooh. Yeah, that would have been really nice. It's the pink one, that was round 2, right? Because this is round 1. I think that was round 2. They had some really nice colors with round 2. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the Kara because I was like, I want a Rama board. Like, I want to figure out what is such a big deal with Rama, and their products are really good quality. But man, they love being delayed. Like, they love delays. It's just part of them. More than any other vendor I've ever purchased from. I know, it's really bad. I wish they had something a little bit better. My last pickup was a Gundam. Oh, dude, those sold out so fast. They had a lot of Gundam stuff on their website when I went to look back when they announced it. Like, I think they had like the PC case still and maybe the graphics card. Like, they just had really expensive stuff that I didn't want. I just wanted the accessories, and the keyboard was one of the ones that was sold out. Yeah, they could have done something different. It is kind of goofy looking though. I agree. Yeah. All right. So now we got our upper and bottom. We're gonna go ahead and I should have probably gotten a better workspace than what I'm dealing with right now. This is like really good foam though. Like, if you guys watched my Fanatic Streak review, I kind of harped on it because I just thought it was really cheap. And with this board on Black Friday anyway, it was 100 USD. It's still on sale. It's just 120. So it's like $10 off retail, which isn't bad. The wife yelled at you for buying it. Bro, the wife's always gonna yell. Always gonna yell at you. Yeah, but I think I had to have that like alert color, you know, like emergency style stuff going on. It just definitely needed something that was going to be kind of brightly colored, and I'm all for it. All right, let's start working on this. We'll take the PCB, throw this on it. Got them south-facing switches, which are really nice. I gotta make sure you guys can actually see this. I'm not doing something off camera. Yeah, they're Kale hot swap sockets. Cool. All right. I am going to use the standard stabilizers as I mentioned. I'm not going to change them to like Durox or anything like that. I have like a bunch of stabilizers I could use, but I kind of want to try everything out of the box. Let me tell you something. One of the best things you guys can invest in is a good pair of tweezers. Like, it's such a good tool to have, especially when it comes to like any keyboard stuff. Yeah, I don't have, I saw those at Best Buy, and I always see them on Amazon, and like every single tech YouTuber almost is having a sponsored video by them. But yeah, I mean, I have all the tools I need right now. I guess it's just not as organized as just having an iFixit set. I'm going to go ahead and lube the stabilizers with 205 grade 0, the usual shindig. You just got to put like a light coat on, nothing crazy. I forgot the Valorant thing's going on right now. They're just different. They're just quality. I have a couple of the PC building sets as well as a motorized screwdriver for PC building. Yeah, I have a motorized screwdriver. I've had that for about a year and a half now, and I love that thing. It's so nice. But you always want to be careful when you have like a motorized screwdriver, because obviously you're dealing with like fragile stuff if you're doing anything with a PC, and you don't want like too much torque. You can either strip those small screws or damage whatever you're working on. Did you guys watch the video game awards? Was there anything that was really awesome? I watched some of it while I was rating, so I wasn't able to pay full attention to it, but I just want the new God of War to come out. I don't know if they showed that though in the awards. All right. Also, probably not the best idea to use your PCB as like your mat as your lubricating stuff, but whatever. We'll do this. It's just to try to act like adults here. We'll get the PCB out of the way. We are going to touch on that though. Make sure you find a flat surface. So that way those stabilizers are straight. And I'm just using the wood desk I have. But you can use like the screen on your phone and stuff like that. Alright, we're going to use some dielectric grease on the stabilizers. And we're just going to put it right at that 90-degree bend. I usually do put like a generous amount on, because I'd rather have a little bit more than not enough and have to go back in and tinker with it. I have my window open, so I'm sure people are going to hear me and be like, what the fuck is that guy talking about? The hell's a straight stabilizer? Oh, baby, it's so smooth. We'll know the test for sure, though, on its rattle. I don't think I have any boards currently that have standard KBD. Could swear I heard an entire race car. And what? What are you talking about? Alright, now we have one completed. Let's move on to the next. And then we're going to put these stabilizer pads down on the PCB before we install them. That'll help kind of reduce on the chatter. Honestly, I wish I never got into keyboards, because now it's like, yeah, exactly. Now I'm going to lube the other side. Put generous amounts of lube. Like what? Someone's out there just walking their dog. Like, what the hell is that person saying? Alright, got that one. This music, by the way, is like, you know, Riot has a monopoly on so much stuff, but they actually just started their own like DMCA free music called Sessions. So if you Google Sessions, you can download it, you can use it on whatever music app you prefer, or you can just listen to it on YouTube. I mean, that totally sounded like an ad, and I'm sorry, but they don't pay me on this. It's just, it's got some good beats, you know? Oh, I'm in the wrong one. Here we go. All right. Because I definitely appreciate like that whole wave of DMCA stuff happening across Twitch, seeing other companies kind of come out with an answer to it. I don't know what benefit they exactly get out of like people listening to their free music, because there's no ads in between the tracks. So I'm not sure what monetary gain they get out of it, other than maybe it'll get people kind of stuck in their ecosystem of like, hey, we have all these users that listen to our music. Down the road, we can like pitch them products, I guess. So maybe they're building that base now by doing it, but I don't know. I'd be interested to know how that works as a benefit to a company. All right, so there's our spacebar stabilizer, and we just need the backspace and enter, and then we're good to go. Bro, this camera must be out of focus then, or you're trolling me. I feel like I have like the worst hands. Has 2 keyboards on screen, builds a third. Okay. Okay, are you happy? Are you not satisfied? Yes, it's all going to an orphanage. Because who needs parents when you can just have a keyboard instead? Keyboards will never disappoint you. They'll never go to the store, say they're getting a pack of cigarettes, and never come back. So, Martin, tell me. I know after you tweeted on Sunday that you're not watching the video game awards, that you ended up turning it on to check it out, right? Because that's what I would do. I would make fun of people and then do the exact thing. Also, did you see the Persona keycap set that I posted on Twitter the other day from drop.com? No, you just catch the tweet. That's fair. I mean, the tweets are going to be either funny moments that are shared, trolls, or like legit good news, and not like stupid announcements no one cares about. Yeah, let me see here. Give me a moment. I have to clean up my mess that you made me do. All right, so let me show you. So they're called Metaverse. And there's actually a history behind it all. Let me see if I can change this for you real fast. So this is the Drop Metaverse keycap set. And basically, it's got your Latin and your, is that Kanja? Let me see. No, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it Gaijin or Gaijin? So anyway, there's 2 characters on them, and they're really nice, and it's the total Persona colorway. And you even have the novelties that have the mask on there. It looks really clean. So here's the thing. The company that's making these, Signature Plastics, they're actually located in Michigan, funny enough. But they're doing it because the company GMK in Germany, GMK being like the biggest brand of them all when it comes to keycap sets, they refuse to do this set. They've done the set twice before, and brand new, they retailed like $140, if you were to go on eBay or the subreddit to purchase that set, they're like $550. Like the Persona Metaverse sets are probably the most expensive keycap sets out there because they're so sought after. But when GMK realized that the designer of these keycaps was using basically an IP to make them, GMK's like, no, now you have to have, like, after the Metaverse came out, GMK's like, if you have anything that pertains similarly to an IP, we are not to be held responsible if like Atlas were to come after you. So then like all the vendors and everyone else is like, okay, never mind, we don't want to do this. But Drop is doing it again. They're doing it in an SA profile, and SA profile, think of it like the old keyboards of like the 90s, like the big clunky style keycaps. So these aren't your traditional like gaming style keycaps. These are a lot thicker and like thockier. They're really awesome to type on, not so much for gaming, but you can order these until the end of the month. But the release date for these to ship is August of 2023. Absolutely insane. Like I've never seen a pre-order come up this early and then it takes so long to come out. So yeah, so I'm trying to think. So hang on, I have essays. Okay, so let me see if the camera's gonna show this for you. All right, so this is, oh my gosh. This is your standard keycap. Like one that you're commonly gonna find on most sets and keyboards. This is SA. So there's like a huge size difference. And yeah, there's just like, they definitely have more of like an acoustic to them when you type on them. And if you look at the top, there's like a curvature where your finger actually kind of goes into that slope. So they're really awesome to type on, the style of keycap. Not so much for gaming, but either way though, I'm like half tempted to order this set because of the history behind them and the likelihood that they could be resold. So like, I'm not a big Persona fan. I only played Persona 4 on the Vita. Rest in peace Vita, like one of the best handhelds ever. I only played it on that. And I didn't really get into it too much because I feel like there's a lot of references and just stuff about the other Personas that I knew nothing about. Yeah. Yeah, so I might do it. It's just, oh. But I do like the novelties. Because, like, the art style Persona, like how they do the speech bubble, just so the way that's designed is really cool. And that's something that's very distinctive of Persona, I believe. All right, so we're almost done with these stabilizers. Bro, get in there. I lubed you good. Get in there. All right. Oh, they gave us an extra one? Did you... I can't remember. Did you... You weren't really into, like, Warhammer back when we were together. God, dude, that was so long ago. Like, for some odd reason, I still think, like, the year 2008 was right around the corner. You played a bit, but you weren't really focused on it. Because they have a new Warhammer coming out, a new Warhammer game. Do you ever... Are you still in communications with, what's his name? Dude, if I remember his name right, I'm gonna really be surprised. Was it John? There was a guy that had like long hair. Yeah, you were in the Magic, yeah. I remember I tried getting into like HeroClix and the Star Wars version of HeroClix, and I was like, dude, I don't understand this at all. Yes, John. Yeah, are you still in communication with him? Didn't he work at Riders for like part-time? Oh, he does? I'm jealous. Like permanently, or is he just there, he's just there temporarily? For like a week or something? Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he worked there for like a week. God, dude. It's so weird, like, I remember my time there, and I'm always like, yeah, it wasn't so bad. And then like, in hindsight, like the people that we worked with were so fucking weird. All of them. Like if I had the knowledge that I do now, if I had that when I was, what, 16, 17 when I worked there? Oh, really? Dude, do you remember, like, how often he would have to, like... I don't even know if he was telling the truth. How often he'd have to, like, go home to deal with his mom on something. Like, he was, like, his mom's caregiver. And he always complained that his brother never helped. And who knows if he actually had to do anything with his mom or he just, like, went home. Working at Walmart, still acting exactly the same. I wonder how Roger's doing. Roger's cool. But he moved to, like, was it Indiana or Illinois? I don't know why I remember, like, half the stuff from Riders, but I remember he, like, quit. Cause he got, like, his wife was, like, him and his wife were, like, kind of estranged. And then they got back together, if I remember correctly, so... Alright, so I don't know if the camera can see this. We're going to install these little sticky pads right onto the PCB. And again, as I mentioned, that'll kind of cut down on the chatter when you're using anything with the stabilizer. So one hole's going to be bigger than the other. We got to make sure that we're actually putting it in the right spot. That's what she said. I'm also trying to, my webcam is my digital camera, but then I'm also trying to capture some parts of the stream on my phone, so that way I can kind of edit some footage. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but I might just upload the whole stream and just edit out the bullshit banter. There's a guy on YouTube though. Speaking of like Tokyo, I can't pronounce his name because it's in like Mandarin. Like he's an American, but he has like his own adopted like Japanese name. But he goes around Chicago, or not Chicago, New York, and just he learned languages so fast, and then he'll go into the markets and everything of those that speak the same language, and he'll like shock them that he can speak the language. There might be, but I kind of want to go back into the VOD and probably edit it. That's a good point though. I never actually thought about that. So these are like hanging off the PCB. I need to get some new X-Acto blades. Is it a setting on Twitch, or is it a setting through OBS that you're talking about? Twitch, okay, I'll have to take a look. Cause that I don't know, but I believe you. Yeah. That much I figured. Twitch wants your YouTube credentials so they can just sabotage your channel. Dude, I gotta find like an RPG to play that'll take me away from WoW. I don't really need like a new RPG, and it doesn't need to be an MMO. But man, I need to find something that's like super grindy. That kind of gives me that sense of like purpose on my directive on where to go. Cause I gotta get away from WoW. It's literally killing me. I play it so much. I've gained weight. Have not helped my depression at all. I gotta figure something out. I just don't know, like, it was so easy to like go to a store and find an RPG to play back during like the PS2 era. There were so many RPGs back then. I don't know if that's really the case now for like consoles. Like I'll buy a game on Steam, I don't even really play it. All right, last one, and then we are good on this. Dude, that's so true. The guy that did create Dragon Age, though, they did announce, you know, because he formed his own studio, there is a new RPG that they're working on, which is cool. But yeah, I feel like a lot of the RPGs that do come out are very, very weeb. And like the problem with that though, dude, and this can be like any hobby, any subgenre of anything. But man, I feel like the gatekeepers on like Japanese RPGs are, it makes me, it's like off-putting for me. Because like if I bring up that like, hey, I love Dragon Quest VIII because it's really grindy. Like that game, Dragon Quest VIII, grinds so much. I had like 80 hours into that game, and I know I wasn't even halfway. And I remember I brought it up one time in Discord, and like this game channel I used to be a part of, and people were like, if you really want a grind game, you need to get this. Dragon Quest is nothing. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. Alright, cool. So we got them all. Let's go ahead and... I'm trying to think. Do I need to put the silicone base on first? For the spacebar, I do. No, I guess not. It's gonna go underneath it. Okay. Getting a little intense here on the music. I'm playing through the new Final Fantasy 14 stuff right now. Yeah, dude, you know what? I should really try that. Is there any sort of, like, refer a friend? Like, if you send me an email of, like, trying it, do you get, like, an in-game item if I sign up? Because I know that WoW does that, or they used to do that a lot. Because if you can get something to benefit off it for you, then I'll by all means try it. So these aren't like really washers, they're just like almost like foam washers. Okay, cool. You know what, let me make sure, because I didn't build the first one. Let me make sure I'm doing this right on this one. They don't even like show it on their thing, whatever. Yeah, send it, if you can, send it to this email. And then I can go through that link and go from there. I guess it's, like, from my understanding, Final Fantasy is very much more of like a, it's not like cut and dry classes like WoW, right? Like, I'm sure you at least tried WoW, where like, you know, you have a warrior, you have a priest. Like, these classes are gonna be somewhat burdened with specific tasks. They don't necessarily have the ability to become like hybrid classes, or, you know, do whatever you want with them. Oh, you did? Okay. So, like, I guess I read something that, like, Final Fantasy is more or less, like, you can be whatever you want. There are ones that specialize in certain things within the group makeup. But, like, the group comp it's not as, like, strict as WoW, right? Like, you know, with WoW, it's, you need a healer, you need a tank, you need 3 DPS. And that's not really the case, right? With Final Fantasy. Maybe I read it wrong. Where's my screwdriver? Oh, there it is. There's a lot more classes to choose from. It still works like that, but it's more forgiving. Okay. I will say though, man, like just watching Final Fantasy streams, it's pretty insane to see like the visuals for Final Fantasy. Oh my god, dude. Like I know that the World of Warcraft engine is super old, right? Like in development in 2003, but like the visuals and the particle effects of Final Fantasy is pretty impressive. I played 11 like a little bit on PC, but that was kind of like, I don't know, it's like when 11 came out, I was kind of experimenting because I was going between playing Burning Crusade, City of Heroes, City of Villains, Guild Wars. I love Guild Wars. And I think there was another one, like Lineage 2. Guild Wars was really cool because, like, you'd go into, like, a town, and that'd be the hub, and that's where you'd see, all, like, everyone. But then as soon as you leave, it's like your own server. It's like your own world. So you never really ran into issues with, like, players griefing you or anything like that. Man, I just miss that whole era. And I don't know if like it's nostalgia or what, but like all those games from back in like the late thousands and early tens, dude, those games, like all the offerings that we were given. Oh, I gotta put those stickers on. That one's on there. Let's grab another one. All right, I'm hoping that's good. I wonder if I can like, cause I'm trying to get this set up so that way I can, yeah, I can do this. I mean, you're gonna see the stupid, oh no, it's not gonna stay. Trying to improvise here, sorry guys. All right, we can try this. I've had my phone recording for 48 minutes now. I'm sure that battery is just loving me. You can still see what I'm doing, okay. Got those. And I'm losing my mind. There they are. We'll just finish putting these on. I don't know why there's so many. I'm hoping that I'm not missing something. All right, got that one, and then we just have this one over here. Cool, cool, cool. There's that one. Martin, if you're still in here, do you ever miss the Bay Area? Because I think you lived in San Francisco, didn't you? Definitely. Was it just too costly to live there? I have a friend that moved to Sacramento for work. We used to work together in Troy, and he took up a really good position out in Sacramento, and I want to visit him. Don't miss that rent though, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, the cost of living in California is pretty insane, but I get the perks. I understand that completely. I remember the first time I went to California. Why did that come out? Sorry, I'm fighting with the stabilizer here. First time I went to California, I went in a gas station and I grabbed like some energy drinks and stuff. And the person I was with was like, or the cashier was like, "Do you want a bag?" And the person I was with was like, "No." And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "They charge you for a bag." And I'm like, "How much is it?" And they're like, 10 cents. I'm like, "It's not that big of a deal." But I get it. Like takes a while to get used to something like that. I don't think did I mess this up? One Friday I didn't have anything going on. After 10 minutes on Google, I was on my way to a party. What? Dude, yeah. As most know, I'm a big fan of Hassan Piker on Twitch, and he was saying the lifestyle of living in California and being around those areas, you just have that benefit of there's a party going on, okay, let's go. There's just so much. Oh, I put these on the wrong way. That's why. I'm like, why are these not working? Okay. I gotta switch that around. Yeah, there's there's something going on tonight. There's always something going on in California. And that's really awesome. I can't really say that's the case here in Phoenix. I mean, Phoenix is a city that's growing. But as far as that pick up and go party life. I mean, who am I to talk though? I'm such an introvert. But that would be really cool to just go to a Capcom party. Okay, I think I got it now. Hell yeah. That'd be so cool. Dude, I haven't like caught up on like the fighting game scene in so long. The last time I paid attention to the fighting game scene, Mad Catz was making fighting sticks still. Because I remember I bought the Street Fighter 4 one at launch. And then I got gatekeeped about how I should have bought a Hori. And I was like, I don't want to play this no more. The fuck? Just an empty bag. Just a Trader Joe's on it. You're just like, don't mind me, guys. I'll be in and out. I won't be in your way. There's just these executives all around. Okay, I actually think the Mad Catz Tournament Edition 2 is the greatest stick of all time. I heard that, are the Razer ones any good? Because Razer's kind of like... They've been making a lot of sticks now, haven't they, for a while? Alright. Dude, I am like so slow at building keyboards. Kind of meh. Yeah. Are you talking about like just them in general, or their sticks are meh? I totally get like a lot of people being a little hesitant on Razer stuff because, you know, for like 10 years they were garbage. They've definitely proven themselves as far as like better quality, listening to their fan base. It's been a lot better. Their prices are still high though. You had 2 bad mice in a row. Were they Death Adders? I swear to God, I feel like every mouse that people have bad experiences with are Death Adders. Yes, actually. Yeah, I don't have a Death Adder myself. Alright, cool. Stabilizers are done. Silicone base is gonna go right on top. There's gonna be a cutout here for the spacebar stabilizer bar. And just like that. Alright, alright, alright. We got our polycarb plate. Now I just use an ergo mouse, yeah. Ergos are nice. I use a ergo mouse for work. For like gaming though, I've always been using like a symmetrical option. So wait a second. Okay. Oh, you know what? Wait, there's 6, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that should be good. Alright, so each of these little rings is going to be the post where the PCB is going to rest on the case. So we're going to go ahead and apply the rest of these little... what this reminds me of is the little candy dots on like the paper. And you'd always end up eating like some of the paper. It was unavoidable. There was no way you're going to get those like candy dots off the paper without eating some glue. These are the Bayer DT990Xs. These ones came out like 2 months ago. The regular DT990s have been around for like ever. I think like 2004, and they finally made a new model, and these are the new ones. I do like them, especially listening to music and stuff like that. They are open back. So living in Arizona, I do hear every fan going on in my room, but you can get closed back if that's your thing. I don't like closed back because I kind of feel like if you've ever put a seashell up to your ear, like you just hear that hollow sound. So I'd rather just have open back. It just sounds better, and I can deal with hearing things. Not to mention my paranoid ass. With the open back, I can hear when someone breaks in trying to kill me. Can't do that with closed back. I have like I have the most intrusive thoughts of like the worst things ever happening to me. Like I don't go out much since the pandemic, and that might just be an excuse for me not to go out. But like I've been getting Postmates all the time. The entry-level Audio Technicas. Are those one? Is that the M40s? So the one thing I love about Audio Technicas is that they are so much more, not comfort because that's subjective, but like they have a lot more pivot point. Oh, the M50s. Okay, yeah. So like, so those are like what? Are those like 40 millimeter drivers, like right below the M50X? I think, or no, they're 50 millimeter drivers, but there's something different about them between the X model and that I don't know. But yeah, I don't go out often, and I'll usually Postmates and DoorDash because I'm lazy. But man, when I go out though to get food or groceries or something, like I'm always worried that like something's about to happen to me. I don't know why, but... Oh, okay. That's not really that big of a deal. To some people, like, the crazy audiophiles, like, they'll go on, like, Sweetwater or Amazon.com and they'll buy the expensive cable with more insulation that gives them the perception that the more insulation, the less, you know, interference and audio noise they're seeing, but, like... I don't know, man. If you've ever ventured into the world of audiophiles on YouTube, good luck getting out. Because you will never find a headset or microphone that's going to meet your needs. You're going to find a new reason to find an excuse not to get a certain headphone or microphone because there's just something not right about it, you know? It's really crazy. It's a hobby that I attempted to get into. I had quite a few Sennheisers, but I eventually just stopped because I'm like, keyboards are already expensive, but investing in headphones and stuff, I just couldn't do. But I do like Audio Technicas because they do offer a lot more articulation, like an action figure, the best way to describe it. Like when it comes to the movability of the parts on the headphones. You don't have that with Sennheiser or Bayer. So like for instance, if I were to ever review these, I would say that the pressure points, the clamping force on the headphones, there's a lot of pressure right here on my jaw. and so like it gets kind of uncomfortable over a long period of time, and that's in part because these pads have to break in. And it's so funny because like when you look at headphones, you see the really big pads and you're like, those are comfy, but you actually want the pads to kind of loosen up and break in, so that way they kind of eventually form. It's like, you know, the ass print on a couch, right? Like they eventually form to you, so they're a lot more comfortable that way. But yeah, the M50, the M40, and etc. They're called DJ style headphones when they have that articulation. So that makes sense if you had a DJ friend, recommend them. I don't know if there's anything that I can put on this to keep it from not falling, but I do have to figure out what these are. All right, let's put some screws on these so we can get one step closer. All right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the exterior ones. Okay, here's the post. Man, these things are so fucking small. These screws are so tiny. I feel like I'm definitely gonna lose one, so keep an eye on that. Wait, what? Hold up. Are these screws too? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chat? What? Did I put the wrong... I might have put the wrong screws on the stabilizers. Let me see here. It won't be like a hard fix, but it'll be kind of annoying. Wait. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The video shows it mounting on the top. That doesn't make sense. There's no holes on top. I'm gonna look at another video. I'm sorry, hang on guys. This is very interesting. Okay. Alright, I found a video. Alright, let me switch this so you can see. I'm hoping that I didn't put the wrong hardware on. So I did that, and the gold screws were used on the stabilizers. Yup. Yup. That's what I'm doing. Is it really like that tight of a... Alright, we'll try it, we'll try it, we'll try it. What is that scene? Oh, okay. What up, Olivo? Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna try it again. I don't want to strip the screw though. That's where I'm like really confused as to why these are so damn tiny. Like really small. Alright. Maybe they just applied like a shit ton of pressure. Alright, it caught on there. Just gotta be really careful, man. The threading's like... The screws are so small. Oh, did you? Okay. Yeah, like these screws are so small, and I'm like... You can tell by the threading in the plate, the polycarb, that it can go a lot further. So I was like, am I about to break this? Alright. Making this way more difficult than it has to be. Like, it felt like it just caught it, and then it just, like, was like, And it's just, like, spinning there now. Like, dude, what? Did all of yours, like, latch on to the posts? Yeah, I thought that's what I thought too. That these were just replacement for the stabilizers. So that one went in right away. Like right away, it just caught on. This one, not so much. I'm afraid that it's stripped. It's just like hanging there. That's gonna fuck with the typing so bad. But I installed from edges to middle. Okay. Well, I'll try it on this one. Now that middle one though might be like foobar. Bro. Like that is definitely in. I don't like how tiny these screws are. I'm gonna do this. Let me change my... I need to go through this. There's so many tools I don't need anymore. Why am I getting every flathead? I had not tried those yet, actually. Those are so popular though right now. Like, what the hell? Oh, I swear, every keyboard build, there's always that one step that I'm just like, I hate it now. Excuse me. I've had 2 successful screws, man. All right. Dude, what? I am about to go crazy. I've got this all the way, like, I'm squeezing between the silicone so tightly right now. Dude, not. I'm gonna freak out. What is going on? They're not stripped. There's no reason why this shouldn't work. Stop, bro. Don't freak out. What up, Mike? I'm mad. As someone who works on cars, you should understand that when a screw is supposed to go into a spot and it doesn't, you're really wondering what the hell is going on. That one's good. Put this one in. It's not catching. It's just spinning, but it's not. You have impacts, yeah. But it's not like, oh my God, what is this? I'm about to go to the hardware store tomorrow and just buy longer screws. I don't. So this one's in, this one's in, this one's in. There's 3 out of the 9. Are you kidding me? A red and black one? A red and black keyboard, you mean? Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, like, dude, I have everything. Everything's lined up. There's nothing that would. I'm going gentle. I'm not trying to strip it. Okay, there's another one. Okay, okay. One at a time, guys. One at a time. I'm putting like a ton of force into the screw, but not like screwing it fast. Emery, what up? All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this side done, I think. Let me test. I'm just gonna wiggle them. Nope, this one's not. Dude, I don't. Chat, I'm gonna freak out. Emery, did you get this keyboard? Dude. What up, Jetpack? Yeah, a rare sighting for sure. The mounting hardware for the polycard plate and the PCB, dude, the screws are, they're so tiny. There's like, I don't understand. Did you have problems like installing these screws that are so like way too small? They're just spinning. They're not. I only got half of them in. You're lagging. All right. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Hopefully you, Brandon, and the kids are doing well. Like, did they just go in like completely fine for you? Like Olivo said that his are fine. I'm pretty sure I remember the hardware being weird. Wait, did you get round 3? Because this is round 3. Oh, round 2. Okay. I think round 1 and 2 wasn't the hardware. Was it on top? Round 1 was. Bro, I'm gonna see if these screws even go in. Yeah. Yeah, Emery, pull it out. Let's see it. Pull that bad boy out. Yep, screws in just fine if I don't use the PCB. I got dog hair between. I'm about to take off the little like paper washers that you put on to protect the PCB. Dude, I'm putting like so much force into this. I'm gonna take the PCB off, or the. Wrigley, you don't have to bark at everything, okay? I promise you, buddy. You don't have to, though. No. 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 Oh, look at that. It works. It works. If I take the stupid little, I don't think it's going to show. If you take the stupid little thing Bro, I don't know how to focus this camera. Wrigley, stop. It's almost like the paper washers are the culprit. You're opening your board. You don't have to do that. Dude. I don't like that I'm putting these screws on the PCB without a buffer. But I don't know what other options I have. Like, it screws in just fine if I take off those rubber or the plastic washers. If I don't though, I can't get them on. I don't get it. I want to like this board, Emery. But right now, it's testing my patience. I don't have a lot. Okay. I think we're good. Bro, this music is so chill. It's so chill. All right, now we're just gonna flatten this out. And, oh, you know what? The other thing I needed to know. These like bump-ons. These go anywhere? There's like these clear bump-ons. I just don't know where they go. Oh, they go on the underside. Okay. I'm an idiot. They just look weird to me for some reason on this board. To tape mod it. Dude, that's what I should do with this. I don't think I have the proper tape though. It has to be painter's tape, right? I think it has to be painter's tape. Because it's like that thick masking tape. Because the whole point of the tape mod is to help with the acoustics. So you need to have something that's kind of thick. Alright, so these go under here. There's little spots for them. They're not the easiest to work with though, I can tell you that. Why did that one go in straight, but the other ones are like... Oh, I see, they're one-sided. Okay, so these little bump-ons, they can only go one way. The packet. So I think there's a lot of differences between round 1, round 2, and round 3. Like, I saw something that kind of showed the differences. I thought I had it pulled up, but I guess not. Yeah, there's like actually quite a bit of differences between round 1, 2, and 3. Here it is. Yeah, here's the differences between all of them. So it's more than just like the color. Yeah, I'll plug my phone in for a second. Alright, almost done here. So there's 8 total. This foam's gonna fall off as soon as I Ooh. Hi, puppy. Bro, I was a little skeptical about this orange when I ordered it, but it's kind of sweet. I kind of dig it. Hey, hey, no, no, shut up. How dare you bark? You're not a dog. Yeah, I'm gonna put these keycaps on it. I think it'll look nicer than on the Soya. And the Soya has a more neutral tone to it, so I can get away with using different types of feet or different types of skates. I can't talk. Keycaps. Hey, stop. Stop freaking out. You're okay. Alright, now we're gonna put the feet on. I mean, you can definitely see where there's parts of this keyboard that make it so affordable. You don't have like all the luxuries of other boards out there, which by the way, the Salvation from Novel Keys got delayed. That sucks. And then my Fuji 65 is gonna be next month now. And then the Mojo 68 is supposed to be the end of December. I don't know. I can't keep up, man. There's so many delays. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's to be expected, I guess. Are you? What colors did you go with? I love the Grid 650, but have you ever soldered and resoldered a hot swap socket? Specifically a Cal? Not a hot swap socket, no, sorry, but I did the white, and I guess I did the silver module with the 3. Oh, gotcha. I don't know, I think the white with the silver would look good because that's a lot more neutral. You can, you know, when you have those neutral tones, you can definitely, the board's a lot more flexible to work with on keycap sets. So this thing still feels light as hell, just like round 1. But, so these are the Novel Key. These are the cream box. I know some people don't like creams because they get scratchy until they're really worn in, but I like them a lot. So, should I go with the standard creams I have, or the new Black Ink V2. Maybe I should try the Black Ink V2s, the new ones, because they're box. What do I have my black inks in right now? I always forget what I put switches on. Dude,
My name is Jeff.
I forgot to put the corner switches on with this polycap. Sometimes if you have your shop, thank you very much for that follow and welcome. Hello. Sometimes when you have like a polycarb plate like this, it's so flexible that when you go to put your switches in for the first time, they don't always like, it doesn't always snap in. So it's always recommended to put switches in before you put the case on, but this corner worked out for me. So we're gonna do it to all four and hopefully we have the same luck. Yes, you are correct. Okay, so I think we're good on this because of the way it's gasket mounted. But I would definitely, anyone that uses a polycarb, definitely do that step first before you put the case on. Okay. Yep, that's my Q1. I like it. I get some people's gripes with it, but with badge or rotary. So this has a custom badge. I don't know if is there rotary option out yet? So thanks to the help of Nacho Customs, because I can't edit anything, he was able to take the J from my thing and just cut it so I could fit it within the badge space because it had to be a certain size, and it came out perfect. And this badge matches the GMK Dracula to a T. I love it. There is some ping, yeah. The spacebar especially. I did see the video that Bad C Tech did on how to fix the acoustics on the keyboard. I just haven't done that myself yet. Yeah, Nasho's a really cool dude. Probably one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. Hoping I'll like these. The reviews I've seen of these switches, if you're a big fan of black inks, you're gonna love the boxes. I don't like the sound of that one. That might have been. These are not lubed or filmed, by the way. These are just straight right out of the box or bag. I'll tell you what, if a vendor offers to sell their switches filmed and lubed, I'm paying the premium. I do not enjoy. I don't care what anyone says. Lubing switches is not fun. There's nothing about it that. I think the first time you do it and you do it on a couple switches, like switch sets, it's interesting. But the novelty of it just wears thin so fast. Dude, what? Like, I used to be able to, like, lay everything out, break everything down, throw on, like, you know, a TV show or something that I enjoy and just kind of veg out and lube them, but oh, not anymore. Remove this. Like, and if people ever, like, you know, give you shit, they're like, why would you? Because there are like a lot of mouse enthusiasts out there that just don't like the keyboard scene. Because there's a lot of gatekeeping. It's really expensive, and you spend all this money to do stuff, and then lo and behold, 6 months later, someone comes out with a mod to change the way it sounds. But I think that some people feel that they have to do every mod that comes out. That's not the case, because, I mean, if you like something out of the box, if you like it, awesome. Then you've accomplished why you're doing this hobby. You did something that, you know, meets what you feel is ideal for you. And all too often in the keyboard scene, it's like, if you're not doing every mod, if you're not spending the most money, what are you here for, you know? It's so annoying. I definitely wish there was a change in attitude and how people see things. I had to lube a set for the Grid 650, and then I lubed another set for a board that I'm trying to update. Oh. Someone was in here earlier. They bought a that Gundam keyboard from Asus. Did you end up getting anything out of that set, Emery? I think when I linked it to you originally, there was like half the stuff was already sold out. Oh, I'm sorry. My camera's like shaking as I'm doing this. This is why people have like giant bars going across their walls and coming down from their ceiling, and so that way they can bang on their desk and there not be any shaking. I'm not that rich or fancy though. You did not, but I'm planning for a Gundam themed board again. Are there more than one keycap sets out there that are different? I know it's not related, but man, I almost jumped on that GMK Mecha extras from Novel Keys, and I hesitated for too long. Like, I was uncertain what I was gonna do with like such a set that was like dark purple like that. So I was like, what can I do with it? I don't want to buy a keycap set and then have to buy a keyboard. Like, I want to buy sets based off of what keyboards I already have or have on order. And that purple, I just didn't have anything. I do kick myself though for not getting the Space or the Think keyboards. Those are so nice. And come to find out, the vendors in Phoenix here. I had no idea there was a keyboard vendor in Phoenix. Like, I don't think there's ever been a Phoenix meetup. Ooh. Alright, now comes the fun part, guys. We have to take these keycap sets off. Let me close this window. All right. Man. Oh, you do have it and you're trying to update it? Are you just trying to mod it? Wait, what color do you have? You should sell it to me. That's what you should do. Then you won't have to stress about modding it. Right? Good idea, Jordan. I don't know what I'm going to put on this keyboard now, though. Like, I'm not too sure. It's my first big board. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. You're not going to want to part with something like your first big investment. I'm not gonna lie though, I like unsubscribed from most of the vendors' newsletters and any interest check in the subreddit, because dude, I gotta stop being shown all this stuff I want. I'll be upset with myself if I miss something, right? Like I don't want to miss out on something cool, but I'll be more upset with myself if I just keep buying things and I have like nothing left. Ooh, I have that keycap set too. That's a really nice set. So I missed out on that initial group buy on novel keys and I was so mad. And then when I saw the extras were coming out, dude, I had to jump on it. I didn't get the novel keys though. I just got the desk mat and the I gotta get the rest of the set out. The desk mat and the base set. I hate how expensive novelties are, though. I don't think I'm going to use... If I have a different color... I hope I have a green spacebar for this. I don't know what novel or what sets I have. I'll have to grab it. You can see my mess of a closet. Alright, let me see what I got here. A keyboard closet. It's like everything. It's like everything PC related. And then like I have shelving up top for a bunch of other crap. Okay. So we can go green arrows. Cause I don't want too much orange, chat. I love orange on this set, but I don't. It'll be too much though if I go all out. Anyone want to send me some switches? Two max what keeps? Welcome, by the way. I don't really... Dude, I know I bought the novelties for this. Where are the novel... Is that them? I feel like the novelties were different. I guess that is them. Maybe the novelty set wasn't... Maybe it was less than what I'm thinking of right now. 2 max on the orange. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I have... All right. So we definitely want to dance around with more green than anything. Like the escape key. I'll see what I can do with the escape key. Cause like I might have to have a funky row then, unless I do. I don't have a green escape key option. So I can take the orange off and just replace it with the traditional one. This is the Q1 over here. I have the GMK Pro behind me. Funny enough, I don't really use the GMK Pro that much. This is the GMK Pro I have in the special Ultra Limited Edition white. It's really dusty though too, because I don't really use it. I should paint it. I've never painted a case before. By the way, this is a guitar knob you can get off of Amazon for like $7. Perfect fit. What switches? I have Gateron yellows. The yellow cap switches. Can I look at you just asking? I get A for effort on asking. To be honest, don't do any orange and let the orange on the legend stay. Yeah. That's actually a good idea. I gotta see if I can get away with that though, Keebs. Because I don't know if I can get away with that. I'm hoping. So definitely no orange space bar. Did you see the build I'm planning to put together on Twitter? I did not. I can take a look at it though. Gonna be a lot of green. Am I making the right choice there, Keebs? Because the novelties I have in that cream with the orange legends, I don't have a lot of. And the novelty set didn't really have much in the way of green options. Wrong keycap. Yeah, no, you're right. We can always change it. You are right. I think you guys are right though. Go with this one's bigger. I don't have a super in that size though. Just in that one. All right, we'll do this. 'Cause I have 2 code. I have to have it like the same. I can't have the bottom row have like a bunch of stuff. Oh, cool. Pull out my switch. I mean, if you can get, so I don't know. I've been keeping up on like the new wave of like all these switches that have been coming out the past like 6-8 months or so. I think it's mainly because I'm kind of put off by like everything just being like recolors. Like, I don't know. I'm just like, anytime people are like, hey, recommend some, I'm like, get alpacas, get black inks. Like, you know, I mean, those are just safe choices. I get it, but that's what I love. Like the CJ stuff, I don't know about. Everything being called like a food group now, I can't keep up on. I have the tangerines. Tangerines are really, really good linear switches, but I think they're still hard to find. I might be wrong. Tangerines would look sweet on this keyboard too, even though you don't really see the switches. Part of me really wants to do the orange enter key though, because of the Japanese text on it. It'll break up this large cluster of green. You know what I mean? I think I might just do that one orange keycap. Yeah, I ended up getting the dark ones. Those were 67 gram, right? The light ones are 65, if I remember right. I got them back when the key company had them. I have 2 different sets of the Kiwis. I have the defective set, which I couldn't tell with the batch that I got, but they still sent me the new ones. I don't know. I like tactile less and less so.
My name is Jeff.
I'll get shit on, but I like click switches. Like Jades. Jades are so good. I love typing on Jades. Keeps, thanks for that follow, man. I appreciate it. And what else do I have? There's other one. Oh, hippos. I haven't. I think it's the hippos.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, I have. Okay. So 2 switches I bought, I haven't used yet. The Penguins, which are tactile, but I think they're like super light tactile, if I remember right. Jade's on a brass plate and foam is really nice. I don't know. The only brass, yeah, these are really light tactile, these Penguins. I think that's why they came with modifier springs, because they're so light that you kind of need a little bit more on the space bar. The only brass I have is the Drop Karina, which this is not a good board. It's not. Like, if I could go back and, like, I reviewed it and there were issues that I had with it, but like, if I could go back in time and re-review this the first time, I probably would be a little bit more critical of it. It's not a really good sounding board, but it's pretty looking. But yeah, I have a brass plate on this. And then I have, this is all brass. This Tofu. The Tofu 65, and these are using Telios silent switches. What up, Fresh? Bro, Jay, that's crazy. I literally chose the same color board and keycaps for my upcoming build. Wait, are you talking about the KBD? The one that I have now? I gotta move all this stuff. Whoa! What the hell? There's people.
My name is Jeff.
Yo, thank you very much for that raid. Disastertron. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I appreciate that raid and host of 25 viewers. It's very awesome of you. Oh no, 37. Sorry, I'm seeing 2 different ones here. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Fresh, are you talking about... Hang on, let me move all this crap. Are you talking about you're doing one just like this? Yo, boy, Chop Boy.
My name is
You
Jeff.
keep asking for everything I show. Disastertron, thank you very much for the follow. Reverbate, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome. Is it Hack and Eye Beauty? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much for that follow as well. And Chio Mason. I'm saying all these wrong. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Send me one and I won't ask. Dude, no, seriously, like, Fresh. As soon as I saw the orange board, I was like, dude, those keycaps in the orange board is like perfect. All right, let me put this up. Although, so this is still, so this board, I don't really recommend it for like even newcomers anymore, because it's really outdated and Drop hasn't done anything to keep up with the industry. But like the Drop Alt high end, this was like one of my first like serious buys. But this is the GMK laser, and this is probably like my favorite GMK set. It's really hard to read the font because it's in that like bright, like, I don't even know. It's like a highlighter pink, but I love the vibes of it. What's my daily driver? So my daily is going to be, I don't know, like, okay. So for gaming, my daily driver is the Fnatic Streak 65. And I use a gaming keyboard because, well, they're not as expensive as everything else. And the Streak 65 low profile is so nice. This is a fantastic board if you're gaming. Typing, I don't know how I feel about low profile typing. It's not necessarily bothersome, but it doesn't have that like that experience where you can, like, you know, when you're typing on a keyboard and you like actually notice you're typing. Does that make sense? Like, if you're just typing at work, you're trying to get through the day, but like there are certain times where like you build a keyboard, you put it together, and like you experience that typing. That's like the nerdiest thing I've ever said, but it's true. Like, there is a big difference. I can't say that I would ever use this for typing, but this board kind of went under the radar for a lot of folks because it's not really super extreme or anything of characteristics that brought a lot of attention to it. But the Mark 65 is one that I used for a really long time, and this has the GMK Moto Light set on it. I like this because the RGB on it is very subtle. It's only in the back, so you only have RGB coming out of the back here, and everything else is nice. So it's like business in the front. It's like a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Like, it just looks so cool, especially at night, because it just glows your desktop from behind. So that looks awesome. So I did use it a lot. But to answer your question, it is going to be the Keychron Q1 currently, and that is using GMK Dracula switches, and I gotta remember, not switches, keycaps. Okay, and I'm using the Duroc Palm switches right now, and I do like them. And with these being Palm, I did not loop them. The spacebar, dude, I'll send you a link on Twitter of the spacebar fresh. It's like $15, I think it was. Disaster, what type of content do you have on your channel? Yeah, these are the hippos. I have not done anything with these. I got these from Kinetic Lab a while ago. But yeah, these are the Gateron hippos. I don't know what the verdict is on these, like, because I haven't read into them if they need to be lubed or switched, but I will, or filmed. But I will say, just from feeling them, they don't feel factory lubricated, and they're a little scratchy. Not as scratchy as like novelty creams out of the box, but that's something I'll have to explore
My name is Jeff.
at a later date and figure that out. So, all right. So if I can reduce some of this mess I have going on here, I need to figure out how I want to finish this board. Because again, as Keith said, we don't really want to have too much of like an actual orange keycap on an already orange board. Chat in general has all agreed on that. Ash Soro, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate all of the support, guys. It's very awesome of you guys. I guess we can just it feels weird to me because if we just keep going green down here, it's just gonna be like a giant cluster of green. I don't know if I want that. Had to make sure that was the same row. It's not. Where's my page up? I can make this one just function, because this is flash for VIA, not for QMK, thank God. QMK is, ugh. I can't do QMK. Okay. So I think this is where we're at, chat. It just seems like a giant cluster of green. I don't know. So let me take these off the rest of the Rama Soya. Because we can put something else on these. I don't know what though. Because again, the soya is going to be like a soybean color. It's not white, but it's not like cream either. I haven't had touch. Yeah, QMK is garbage. I really do not like it. You want to know what else is garbage, Emery? These. These are the worst switches I've ever bought. I gave them so much. It was like when you have a kid and they keep getting into trouble and you want to give them an opportunity. You really want to give them that opportunity to prove themselves right. These are the novelty blueberries. These are what they considered like how creams are linear. This is like the brother of them, same material, but in tactile. I did not like them at all. Yeah, fresh. This is what I'm listening to. So Riot came out with music that's not copyrighted, so you can listen to it without any strikes. It is this right here. So it's pretty awesome. I mean, more and more companies are doing this, so that's really cool. Yeah, no problem. Blueberries have a weird spot in my heart. I had to break them in after a while. Yeah, I don't think these are gonna work with the Rama. These are the special edition Team Liquid. Like, I mean, they can, right? Cause you can get keycaps that match by not matching, but I think these are too white. Because all it is white and blue. So probably a no on that. All right, I'm getting distracted. Anyone heard of the website .king? No, I have not. I do want to do a sound test here. So let me get some of this stuff out of the way. I gotta figure out what to do with these small screws. What extras I can do with them. All right. We're gonna unplug the Q1. I can take a look though. Unless you're sending me to some crazy website. I'm typing on something that's not plugged in.
My name is Jeff.
I do have, hang on, I gotta get the cable. I do have a Cheetos cable. Is that too much orange now? This is actually from Digital Aaron Customs. He's a Redditor, and he started making his own. And the camera probably won't pick it up, but underneath the text flex is actually that like it's like the yellow that you'll find on a Cheeto that's not like fully covered in the dust. It's really, really cool. But yeah, we do have this cable to work with if we wanted to take the cool Instagram shots. Let me see here. Close some stuff out. Make sure Via recognizes. And it does. It does not. So, how do you adjust? I don't know how do you adjust the settings on the KBD. I don't remember on, because this is the version 1 I have is this one. Dude, why does this almost feel heavier than version 3? Hold on, let me make sure it's not like my hand. Bro. Bro, why does version 1 feel heavier? Let me get my math weight, my math scale. Yeah, I love this set. I didn't buy this. My work gave it to me when they, like 2 years ago, they did like a health and fitness thing, and they gave every employee like all this kitchen stuff. All right, so let's see here. $591 grams versus, dude, they're the same weight. For why did I think that the version round 3 was going to be heavier? I don't know. Either way though, it's fine. It's not supposed to be like super duper heavy, or else it would cost a hell of a lot more. All right, let's see here. Mine's pretty heavy, but I have the silicone weight at the bottom. Yeah, this one is foam. Did round 2 come with silicone? Also, never buy the Blue Compass boom mic or boom stand. This thing is, dude, this thing is trash. I would not recommend this to anyone. It's just not a good, for the price, like it's just not good. All right, I'm just gonna have to do it like this for now, because I'm afraid I'm gonna break this stupid thing.
My name is Jeff.
Yo, Sean88, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate you. Oh, is it third party or is something separate you can buy from KBD? Something separate. Okay. Generally curious from Ash Soro, do you build these to build and sell, or it's a hobby? Just strictly a hobby. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have a command, but this is the KBD67 Light round 3 using the new Get Around black ink boxes, which I feel like not a lot of people have like given attention to yet. But yeah, sorry, my camera. I'm a boomer when it comes to my camera. Like I have it set for this scene, but if I feel like I adjust the exposure or focus, I'm gonna end up showing my age. But yeah, really nice linear. From my understanding, no need to lubricate or film, and I haven't done so with these as I just got them. So. Yeah, they are. They are. There's a lot less tolerant. There's a lot. What is it? The tolerance on them is a lot better because of them being boxes. I like it. I like it for the price. Are you guys able to hear that, by the way? I don't know if I need to turn the gain up or not. Of course, my my camera is just like flying all over the place. I dig them. You have to understand, like, I'm not going to get the same acoustics as I would with, like, an FR plate and an aluminum case or a polycarb plate, like, because this is kind of thinned out, and you can see you know, you can see that it's a thin case because you're looking at all the ribbing here for the structural integrity of it. So it's not going to be like it's not a thick case. And KBD fans, I mean, they definitely market this as like something entry level or just simply for anyone that wants something affordable. And yeah, I dig it. Like, I need to adjust. Yeah, I know that on the grid 650, I want to put something under the spacebar because it does ping. Sorry, my camera. It bothers me that it's doing that for you guys. Like, this has much more of a muted sound than the KBD. But this is also... How much are these? Was it 500? Yeah. I mean, quite a difference. Yeah, this is... The GMK Hammerhead's really nice. I like this keyboard a lot. So, all in all, I think that this KBD67 Light is a success. I think it's a really good keyboard. Building it though, Fresh, if you're still in chat, if you get really annoyed at the mounting hardware underneath the PCB that mounts between, that sandwiches the silicone with the polycarbonate plate, you will not be alone. It is, the screws are really, really tiny, so you can't put much force into them, and they just don't like latch onto the threading easily. That's the only problem I had with the KBD67 Light. So, yep. And I do have a Mount Fuji desk mat that can go well with this, since Godzilla has fought his foes around Mount Fuji. Because I'm a nerd and I have to have stuff like that match. My mom grew up watching Godzilla though, so it's kind of cool. I should give her this. I don't know what she would do with the keyboard though. Awesome. So yeah, we got that taken care of. Now, I don't know what else I need to do for keyboard stuff wise. I need to go through my closet and clean it out though, that's for sure. Oh, Emery, why didn't I get this? Why didn't I get this like when I ordered the board? Ordering anything from KBD, you instantly have to add like $25 to the price because of DHL shipping out of China. I don't know if I want to spend that much on a silicone board or silicone pad, but let's try. what is that merchant? Yeah. So they carry a lot of KBD stuff. Like they still have the board in stock. Right here, buddy. Ships out of California. Yeah, they're like right out of I think right out of LA because I bought from them before. So I will probably get 2 so I can add it to round 1 and round 3. It's just so it's not recommended for Bluetooth versions or the aluminum case, which is that's fine. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know about that. Ooh, dude, look at these. I really, really like these. See, this is why I should not be going on vendor sites. What is that novel key? Ooh, I like these. The novel keys aren't, like, you can tell that they're screened on, so they're not, like, super clear, but there's also only a $40 keycap set. I'm still waiting on these to show up, dude. What the fuck? Let me see if I can... Oh, do you ever see this video? Hang on, I gotta pause this music. This video is so funny because it's like every group buy person.
What? Oh, where is it? Dad can't wait. It should be here by now. The website said it would be arriving now, but I don't have it. What will I do without it? Dad needs it. Where are you? Please hurry up. Maybe Dad should check the website again. No. Stop. It will be here when it gets here. Use your human patience. Okay. Dad will be fine. Doesn't matter when it gets here. But it's already been 5 more seconds and it's not here.
Dude, that's me every time I do an order.
Where is it? Where is it? Where the fuck? It's here. Ah, finally. Dad is so happy. It's everything Dad has ever needed.
Dude, that's like, that's me though. Like, I'm so impatient and I'm like, where is it? Like, whenever a vendor's like, hey, we just got it in from the manufacturer, we're going through sorting the orders, making sure everything's correct, and then we'll be sending it to you, right? You know, when in that phase. And I'm always like, dude, send it to me right now. Where is it? Wait, why do I not remember? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. So, like, I kind of like bright, vibrant colored as the modifier, not the reverse. So, I don't know. Like, I like the colors. I don't know if I would. What is this based on? Is this based on an IP? I don't know what Deku is. There's a lot of sets that I just have never. I don't know. Let me see here. So, dude, these arrived already in the beginning of November, and they said they're sending out emails, and I'm still waiting. But like, dude, I love these because these are so retro looking. It's like old space propaganda. It reminds me of like Outer Worlds and BioShock and stuff. My Hero. Oh, okay, gotcha. Like I like how everything is like that beige, but all the legends are different colors on the modifiers. So I ordered that with which desk mat did I get? I'm trying to remember. I think it's this one. I ordered this one because like I don't know. It just looks so crazy, right? It's almost like a 1950s or 60s like sitcom, like Bewitched almost with the stars. I don't know. But yeah, I've got that coming. Dude, my Omni. What? Okay. It shows all my personal info. Not that it's you. I just don't know who else is watching. But yeah, dude, my Omni-type orders, I have so many. I just really want this to come in sooner. Like, please give me GMK dual shot. So I feel like this is gonna look really nice with the mode 65 I ordered, which is that dark polycarb and that multicolored titanium piece that goes on the back. Like, I'm stoked. I think that's gonna look really nice with the set. And I went all out on this order. Like, I ordered the base, I ordered the novelties, because like, look how awesome that is. The step, was it the step caps lock? And then I ordered this as well because, dude, it looks like where you put the controller. Doesn't it look like the controller port? Like they designed the front. I don't know what I'm ever going to do with the macro controller, but I just had to have this. So yeah. They haven't announced their next set yet. Because Dracula round 2 already ended. See, I don't like SA enough for me to get these, though. If these were in the, what is it, the, I can't talk, the MT3 profile that Drop has exclusive rights on, I would consider it. But I feel like SA is really boring to me. I haven't tried MDA. I haven't tried that yet. But all right, I think I'm gonna go get food. I think I'm going to call it for now, folks. I appreciate you hanging out, man. I appreciate Disaster for sending that huge, big, fat 37-person raid. That was really awesome. I appreciate all the follows. You guys are awesome. I'm going to send you guys over to Naysayer, who used to be a colleague of mine. We used to work together at GameStop. So, yo, Proof Husky, thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. But I'm going to send you guys over there playing Super People, which is a new game that just came out that you can sign up for the beta for on Steam. It's basically PUBG, but like with like superpowers. It looks just like PUBG, but I haven't tried it yet. So, but yeah, I appreciate everyone follow. Today was a huge, cool stream. And until next time, you guys stay safe. Let me switch this around actually first before I do that. Because the Grid 650 is the one that I have to change the hot swap socket on. The T key does not work. Really annoying. All right, see you guys.
Oh, I'm getting shot in the back. Oh no.